The best damn video series for salespeople ever to help you close every closable sale begins right now. This is video 1. Let's get right into it. So this video is going to be an overview of everything that we're going to talk about in the next 20 videos. So video 1, 4 phases to the sales process. So the 4 phases are trust and value, the sales process, 4 objection types, and finally the bonus phase, which is the pre-sale. So let's talk about trust and value for a second. We're going to dive deep into these in the further videos. But essentially, the only way a sale occurs is if you have trust and the value is more than the price, right? If there's enough trust that they believe you and the value is more than the price, they will buy, right? The value could be sky high. It could be $1 million and the price could only be 10. But if they don't trust you, they're getting scammed, so they can't do it. On the other side, if they absolutely trust you, like a brother, a sister, a family member, someone you know super well and you've known and loved for forever, but yet the price is more than the value, well, then you're just throwing away money. They're still not going to buy. So what you need to do is you have to figure out a systematic way to increase trust in a single conversation where in the beginning of the conversation you go from cold, they've never met you before, to 20, 30, 40 minutes in, they absolutely trust you like a brother or sister and they're willing to do anything with you because they know that you'd never lie and you're going to take good care of them. You do that and then you help them see the value. Again, let's talk about value now. Perceived trust is real. There's no such thing, or perceived value is what it all comes down to. There's no such thing as inherent value. Some people don't even value money in this world. So value is all in the eyes of the beholder, and it's important for you to understand what this person values and how you can make your product or service feel like the value is absolutely immense, so that when you drop the price, it's lower than the value, and now that they trust you and the value is there and it's less than the price, they will buy every time. So that's phase 1. Phase 2 is the sales process. So we've got a 10-step part to the sales process, and the sales process is going to absolutely help you do exactly these 2 first things, right? If you can build trust and you can build value systematically, and you do that through how you do the sales process, you will be able to sell every single person you come across, right? The goal in sales should be to close every closable prospect so long as it's morally good. And that's my goal every time, right? Learn how to close every single person, and you'll find some people you can even close them, but you realize, this isn't right. It's not good for the person, and then you shouldn't. But learn to close every closable sale so that you have absolute control of your destiny and your money-making ability and your ability to move your business forward. So the sales process will go through a systematic way where instead of you just winging it and you're trying to, follow a presentation, or you're trying to chit-chat, get to know this person, like you're doing all these things that maybe are right, maybe are wrong. Instead, I'll give you a 10-step way where you can literally follow this to the T, and it'll make it so much easier for you to crush your sales calls. I know most people, when they're looking for sales calls, sales advice, they're going, what are the questions I can ask? But sales isn't about that. It's about understanding the map of the world, of the game that you're playing when you're playing sales, so that you can dominate. It's not about asking this question or that question or saying this right thing or that right thing. It's about knowing, what's going on in your mind, what's going on in their mind, and how to shift their perspectives so they absolutely trust you and value what you're offering. Phase 3 is 4 objection types. So there's really only 4 objection types. All objections fall into just 4 types. What do you know? It's a trust objection. Do they trust you? Do they not trust you? Right? So they don't trust you. That's an objection. The second one is a value objection. They don't really believe that this thing is worth what the price is that you've mentioned. The third type of objection is a smokescreen objection. There's tons of those. And it even could be price, right? It could be BS. I can't afford it, or I need to talk to my wife, or I need to have a day to think about it, right? There's tons of smokescreen objections that are just complete BS. And then, of course, there's the final type of objection, which is logical objections. And logical objections are, I really don't have the money. It's not that I'm saying I don't. I fundamentally look at my bank account. I cannot afford this right now. I don't have credit cards. I don't have money. Logical objections are objections where there's actually no way to get over them right then and there, and it might be impossible to ever get over them. But the other 3 objections, if you know how to overcome them, then all objections come down to those 4 categories, right? Either the trust isn't there, they don't believe in the value, they don't believe it's going to get them what you say it's going to get them. It's a smokescreen, it's total BS, or it's completely legit. And once you know how to see an objection and categorize it into one of those fours, you'll be able to overcome it the same way every single time, and then all of a sudden you'll be a dominant master of overcoming objections. And finally, we've got the final phase, which is the bonus phase, which is the pre-sale. So oftentimes when you're doing sales, the pre-sale can hurt you more than anything else. Let me just give you a quick example. Let's say you're on a website and it was basically giving you all the best information to help you succeed in the most valuable thing in your life right now, whether that's sales or business or relationships or anything, which is super, super, super valuable. And you're reading this page and you're just hooked and it's incredible. And then you click a link on it and goes to the next page, and all that it says on the page is it's just got a line that basically says enter your email, right? Or even the page says F you, right? It says some mean stuff. You're still probably going to put in your email because what do you know? There was such an incredible pre-sale that you were like, oh my goodness, this is so valuable. I want to get more of this information. I'm going to put in my information no matter what. Let's do it. Bam. Now, let's take a look at the other side. What if you go to a website and the whole website, you just don't agree with anything on it? Maybe it's got the opposite political view as you. Maybe you think how they explain sales is completely wrong to you. You know, they're making you feel bad. They're talking bad about you and your race and your people and your family, right? And then you click a link which goes to another page. I don't care if that next page is the best sales page in the entire world. If it's asking you to put your email in, you're never going to do it because you've already been pre-sold on these people. I don't like them. They're bad. I don't trust them. I don't want to be a part of this. So I give you that example because when it comes to selling your own products and services, especially if you're in the high ticket space, the pre-sale is massively important. And if you've got setters or a sales process or an appointment setting process that gets people where they're not excited, they're not hyped up, or they don't really trust you at all before that call begins, puts you in a really bad place. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how to basically get your pre-sale in order so that when you hop on the sales call, you're already in a great place to close. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Look out for these next videos. This is video 1 of this video series. We are going to give you the best dang sales training on the planet. It's going to make you learn how to close every closable sale. Tune in every day, every Monday through Friday for the next 20 days, and you will be a master salesman by the end. Thanks for watching.